There's a saying that familiarity breeds contempt. Well, the Madras University Stars and Jain University Southern Champs know each other well, but they have never played a more important game than they played tonight, as the winner gets the chance to play for India's National Basketball Championship. We're in Chennai, India, on the campus of Satyabama University for this national semifinal game. Two teams from the south who meet again, the Madras University Stars and the Jain University Southern Champs, and one will play for a national championship. Hello again, everyone. I'm Paul Crane, pleased to be alongside Cedric Sabalos again to bring you tonight's game. And Cedric, meeting earlier in the tournament is one thing, but meeting with the stakes, what they are now and where these teams have come from to play for this is something else entirely.
Oh, man, it's so tough, and they've already watched somebody cut the nets down knowing that they're going to the championship game. The intensity is going to be good, but I tell you what, the fierceness of these two teams is going to be a great matchup.
Well, on the Madras side, they've got a number of good players, but we've seen a difference maker in the middle. He wears number 10, Jivantan.
Well, I tell you what, Jivantan plays well, but the Stars coach Fernandez has a twin towers with both of those guys. They control the paint. They also move the basketball when it comes to passing. I kind of remind me of the original twin towers of Kentucky with Sam Bowie and Mel Turpins, but together they form a great duo.
On the Jain side, the first time these teams met, Kef and Yeshes were injured, didn't play. They're healthy, but another player has been strong throughout the tournament, number 8, Visu.
Well, all of those players here on the tournament have been playing well, and that's the great thing about this team. They are well rested because they use everybody on their bench. They have over 4 players that can get you 20 points on any given night. So together, they're going to be a tough matchup for this team.
Oh, can't wait to see this one. Sit back, relax, and get ready for some outstanding Indian college basketball. It's Madras and Jain with the stakes higher than ever before.
I dream of a better world where knowledge leads to wisdom.
Where learning is for better humanity.
Where understanding is for a better planet.
Where education has no boundaries.
I am Satyabama.
I am Satyabama. Satyabama University, Chennai.
Welcome back to Chennai. We're just about ready to go. Madras and Jain in this semifinal matchup to see who will get to play the Kings of Satyabama University for the national championship. Paul Crane, Cedric Sabalos will be joined by Skylar Whalen in just a few minutes. These two teams, as we mentioned, Cedric, familiar with each other. It'll be interesting to see how quickly Jain tries to assert itself since Kef and Yeshes were not able to play in their meeting in the South Zone when Madras was able to cruise to a win, but I expect to be very different here tonight.
Well, different indeed, because you're dealing with the Twin Towers as well as a opportunity where you get a balanced scoring from Jain. Everybody on this team has a chance to contribute. They only really go 5 deep, but probably because they didn't have 2 of their players, but any one of those 5 can give you 20 points. So it'll be interesting to see which team strategy prevails.
Jivantan and Karthikeyan. Jivantan controls the tap, and Madras with the first possession of the game. Jivantan couldn't get out from under the backboard, but Madras gets it back. Second chance for the Stars. Opening moments of the game. Karthikeyan hit the deck, lost the ball. It'll be Jain basketball.
Jain so far known for their defenses. Always scrappy, always pressing, always pushing you around.
First basket of the game by Michiel. He had 15 when these teams met in the South Zonal play. A drive, a wild right hand by Vivek. Here comes Jain. Long three, no. Madras. Oh, Vivek hits the deck.
Finally got a foul. I mean, they went to the hole 2 times and got bumped really good. No call, no nothing from either one of the officials. So maybe they're going to let this one play out.
The not called for the foul. His first, team's first. Betley for 3. Anto Betley.
Opening this thing up really early, letting them know if we can penetrate when we do have an opportunity, we will take our threes and knock them down.
Answer at the other end, Visu.
Visu known to stroke that basketball. Quick release, too, as well. He's one of the best shooters here in this collegiate basketball tournament.
Nice little drive by Kartikian.
Little dipsy-do right there, right over his defender, a la LeBron James. And as well as Jamal Crawford, as talented as he is with the LA Clippers, does that quite often.
Good job of Jain maintaining control. 7 on the shot clock. Yes, misses the 3. Put back, no. 3 opportunities. How about the block by the big guy, Givantan?
The big G always in that paint, being intimidating. Real difficult. Going to have to go quicker. They want to give it over. The Twin Towers.
Jain forces the ball out of bounds. It stays with Madras. Quick shot taken by Alex. Jain controls. Not able to hit. Kartikian comes away with it. A little bit of contact, no calls.
No problem as this crowd, this Bollywood late crowd makes its way into the gym.
Betley misses. Jain quickly down the floor. Nice little finger roll by Yeshes. And how about that nice little drive? Count the basket.
First things first, he got him up in the air with the penetration, then dished it off to his counterpart, going all the way to the basket and laid it in for 2.
Vivek completes the 3-point play. 8-7, Madras here in the early going. Nice little drop off underneath.
Great crossover and dish right there. It's one way you can stop the Twin Towers is move their feet, and they won't have a chance to put their hands up to block shots.
Oh, there's an answer. Nice pass on the baseline. Visu kicks it back out. And Kef, his first basket of the game.
Kemp right there knocking down another 3-point basket. He is effective not only on the offensive end, but defensively. You'll see him stealing the ball and making his way down the court.
Now, Vivek did not play much in the quarterfinal game against Bhartiar, but he's making his presence known here early. Another basket and a foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he knows exactly where to get that ball inside in the paint. Penetration is key when you don't have any shot blockers back there to attempt to block it.
2 3-point plays for Vivek, 2 fouls on Yeshes. (14-12) in the early going. Madras with the 2-point lead.
Cookies.
And the steal.
Oh.
Nice little finger roll by Navin Raj, his first basket of the night.
Namaras first with the cookies. I thought he was going to elevate and detonate and dunk that one, but he laid it in with a nice little finger roll.
High off the glass. Michiel's second basket of the night.
Michiel had to get away from those long, stretched arms.
Oh, Kartikian would like that one back. Nice job in transition by Jain University. Visu finishing at the other end. 7 points for Visu, and we're tied at 16. Jivantan, too strong, back iron. Visu with a rebound. Nice ball movement by Jain. Foul underneath. Kef battling for the ball. We'll see who it's on.
Hope it's not one of the big fellas. They definitely want to keep both of them in the game. Jain has a tendency to move the basketball quickly around the court, even up the court, to try to get easy fast break layups. Makes it kind of difficult for the Twin Towers to get back.
Navin Raj called for the foul, his first. Team's first. Kef makes one. Misses the second. Free throw shooting has been an issue for several of the teams here in the tournament. In the quarterfinal game, Jain left a lot of points at the free throw line. Lane violation, he'll get another. They were just 7 of 15 from the free throw line, so Kef good makes them both. Under 5.5 to play first quarter. Turn it over. Nice pass down to Kef. Can't hit the baseline turnaround. Loose ball. Kartikian comes away. Oh, the block from behind there by Michiel. Outlet. Kef tries to follow. Can't do it. Jivantan cleans the glass. Looks for a little help. Was a good idea from Kartikian, but not able to control was Nagaraj. Goes out of bounds. It's been up and down here in the early going, but Nagaraj finishing here as Madras trails by 2.
I dream of a better world where knowledge leads to wisdom.
Where learning is for better humanity.
Where understanding is for a better planet.
Where education has no boundaries.
I am Satyabama.
I am Satyabama. Satyabama University, Chennai.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of legs these teams have left after going up and down the court as much as they have and the way they have. And if they're even able to do that, Cedric, for the entire 40 minutes of the game.
They're young, they're 18, 19, 20. I'll tell you what, man, they got a great crowd to watch them play. They're on television, motivation enough, and then it's a little piece of iron that's behind us that they're all fighting for. So I think they'll be up for the challenge.
No question. That trophy will go to the winner of the game tomorrow night. Satyabama's already made its way to the championship final. The winner of this one will join them with India's basketball national championship on the line. The Nut with a drive. A wild one-hander. Kartikian now looking for help.
Not had to try to do something to get that ball over Giovanni.
But Jivantan at the other end was fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he thought he was a little bit closer to the basket on that last one. Obviously didn't have his Oakley glasses on. Couldn't see the basket, but still got to regather himself and put the ball back up and got fouled. And he'll shoot 2.
Visu on the foul, his second. Jivantan, nice stroke. Now 1 of 3 from the line tonight. Calmly makes them both. 9 points for Javanton. And the lead is 9 for Jain. Yes, a wild shot. Out of bounds, Madras ball. Madras, as you mentioned, had little trouble beating Bartiar in the quarterfinals to get here. 2-point shot by Betley. Cuts that lead to 7. But Javanton was very active at both ends of the game. He had 16 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 blocks in the quarterfinals.
Had a complete all-around game, and they're going to need that here too tonight for him to try to extend their season.
You can see the yellow jerseys converging on Mashiel, but Jain controls the loose ball. Vasu for 3.
Their trigger finger is so quick. His release is so high and so effective. He only needs a second to get it out of his hands for a 3-point shot.
17 points for Vasu. Javanton off the glass.
Great hands by the big fella, but more importantly, a great pass by Javud, understandingly so. He drew the defense in.
8-point game. Madras trailing with the ball. Kartikian misses the 3. Look at the nice job there by Nagaraj to take it away. Madras just not able to get it to go down. This is Kef. Contact, no call, but Kef off the glass.
Kef is a slim fella, but I'll tell you, contact is just bounced out right off. It's so key. His balance is extremely.
15 for Kef. Another loose ball, won by Jain. Quick outlet. And a little putback by Yeshes. Jain having its way. Timeout Madras. As Yeshes now has 11. And the lead climbs back to 12.
Well, Jain just multiplies. When they have opportunities to score, they score them in big bunches. It's so hard to try to get back and defend when they're laying the ball up. He takes the ball to the basket right here, catches the contact, but Kef doesn't mind him, even though he's lean. He takes contact well and also be able to finish on his team. Grabs him some water right there because this is a long contest, and Madras is probably going to come back with some key plays to get them back in it.
2:26 to play, second quarter, 56-44. Jain with a lead over Madras. Kef with 15 points. Yeshes with 11. And Vasu leading the way with 17.
We see some of the Satyabama players that are in attendance right now, which is key for tomorrow's matchup. They get to watch their opponent, to study them and see what's going on. It's a little bit of scouting going on. Great decision by their coach to have them here. They're going to sit front row just like they're participating in the game and get all the little secrets and details of their opponents for tomorrow's championship match.
And Madras trailing by 12. Kartikian had a solid first quarter where he scored 14 points, but he has been held scoreless thus far in the second quarter. The stars of Madras certainly need their star, Kartikian, to get it going. Nice little turnaround, though, by Javanton.
Coach Fernando talked about how can we slow this thing down. Right after the timeout, he went straight into his big fella to see if we can get some interior scoring and then be able to get back on defense.
Good job defensively by the Stars. Kef not able to hit. Foul underneath. You saw that Vasu was trying to connect on the putback. Kartikian called for the foul. It's his first. Nice little baseline play. And Vasu connects. He has 19.
Little lack of communication right there.
Javanton on the turnaround. He's having a big second quarter. He has 15 in the game.
Well, coaches get this point across to try to slow this pace down a little bit by going into the big fella. Well, when you do that, you do have your guards up high, so you'll be able to get back to stop their transition. Because Jain is definitely, when they get the ball, they're in attack mode.
Minute 40 to play, second quarter. Jain up by 10. Madras with the ball, trying to cut into that lead. Javanton quickly double teamed, but off the turnaround, too strong. Nothing but blue jerseys around the ball. Vasu. Very wild shot by Yeshes. Madras will take that all day long. And look at the drive to the basket by Mahendran. His first of the night.
Great job by Madras right there, changing and affecting the shot when he just kind of threw it up. But most importantly, off a defensive turnover, they got an opportunity to go on the other end to try to multiply and get back in it right here, taking the ball all the way to the basket, looking for the contact, didn't get it, laid it up with the left hand right there.
Well, after that basket, Mahendran then came down and committed the foul. That put Vasu at the line, his first free throw try of the night. He'll get another. One of two. That gives him 20 points in the first half. Spinning his way to the basket, Betley, and Betley's having a big night.
Spin cycle right there with a nice kiss off the glass. There's that lob play again. Went for a different player that time, but still effectively got fouled and has a chance to make two from the free throw line.
Mahendran with his second foul. Kef will go to the line. Rather, Vasu at the line. Misses.
That was Masoud taking one of Kef's plays right there. So they both run the floor so well. It's really hard to tell when they elevate in the air on which one is which.
Both having big nights as Jain's lead is back to 8. Fouled. Count it.
Great penetration right there and awareness to hesitate in the air. A little hang time right there. Got hit on the side of the head. Got to be able to put the basket in.
Anto Betley.
Great back screen right there. Hesitation. Got hit in the head and finished strong. Pretty good free throw shooter right here. He shoots about 79%. This one should go. Oh, he missed that one.
So Betley not able to complete the three-point play. Venat had picked up his second foul. 41 seconds to play here, second quarter. And Madras has done a nice job not letting this one get away. And there's Vivek, his first basket of the second quarter. We've got ourselves an answer at the other end. That's Kef, not wasting any time. Back and forth they go. Betley again. He's got 15.
We're back at the track meet.
Javanton with a steal. 10 seconds in the quarter. Betley on the drive. Count it!
That's 4 attempts in a row for Bentley. He converted on 2 of them, and 2 of those were opportunities to get and ones. We'll see what he does with this one. Missed the first time he had an and one, but it's been a track meet so far. They've been going to the rack. Great job right here with 6 seconds to go in that first half, 63-60.
Betley makes the free throw, completes the three-point play. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Losing the ball was Vasu. Long, wild pass, the shot, and the quarter comes to an end. What a nice job by Madras after falling behind by 12 to come back to within 2, going to the break. Anto Betley, of all people, having a huge second quarter. Kartikian held scoreless, but Madras only trails by 2. The winner of this one will play for a national championship tomorrow, with plenty of basketball still ahead here tonight. Madras and Jain with the Southern Champs leading by 2 at halftime.
I dream of a better world where knowledge leads to wisdom.
Where learning is for better humanity.
Where understanding is for a better planet.
Where education has no boundaries.
I am Satyabama.
I am Satyabama. Satyabama University, Chennai.
Welcome back to Chennai. Madras with the ball and a 1-point lead, and they lose control of it. Jain off the steal. This is Kef. Nice little dish. Pritam cannot connect. Oh, a missed opportunity by the Southern champs.
Twin Towers affecting shots again. Thought Kefter would try to take that one all the way. He's been a precipitator and trying to hand the ball off for easy shots. That way, that time it didn't go.
Mahendran misses the three. Madras controls the rebound. Nice pass by Karthikeyan to Mahendran.
Mahendra thought that was going to be a little difficult, more difficult shot than it was, because his priority is on defense and defense alone right now, trying to get over to Kep.
Venat for three, his second three-pointer for Jain. He's got 8. We've tied game at 80. Off the steal. Here comes Jain. Nice pass, not able to control was Yeshes. Oh, that was nicely delivered, but Yeshes just couldn't hold on.
Went for the home run on the lower ball right there. Couldn't get that ground ball up in the glove to try to finish it with a nice layup.
3:57 to play, third quarter. We're all tied at 80. Winner moves on to the national championship game. Betley can't get it to fall. Madras controls the rebound. And a little reach in. Looks like it might have been on Kef.
Great patience and awareness by Giovanni. He saw the double team coming, kicked it back out, got his teammate an opportunity for an easy basket. Just couldn't convert on that last one. Coach want to try to go back in right here and run that play to see if he can get another opportunity for the big fella to score.
Kef called for his first foul, team's second here in the third quarter. And Karthikeyan now has 20.
He just continues to stay solid. Already have two players on this team with 20 points each. They're going to keep digging until they try to get this win.
Great hustle there by Betley. But Venat reaching in, that's his third. So Venat, Yeshes, and Pritam all have 3 fouls for Jain. You can see Visu trying to argue that the last to touch it was Karthikeyan, and the officials agree.
Well, they didn't know, neither one of the officials knew what was going on, so they just called it a jump ball, and the possession goes to Jain, so they get the ball.
Well, that was a lot of things.
When in doubt, make the referees call a jump ball.
Strong hustle there by Vivek. 7 on the shot clock. Venat the wild 3. Karthikeyan the rebound. Here comes Madras, up by 2.
Didn't know the time on the shot clock there. Court clock awareness is very important in this game.
Betley maintains control. And so Betley now has 22. Pass through the hands of a Jain player and out of bounds. It'll come back to Madras.
It's getting a little away from them. I think Coach may call a timeout. They're down 4 right now, but they don't want to get this thing out of hand. They easily can be multiplied to 10 in double digits.
Betley fouled on the floor. Venat picks up his 4th. $10 on the shot clock. And trying to take it away. Again, reaching in, another foul. Yeshes picks up his fourth. Fanat and Yeshes now have 4.
That's going to be key on later on in this game. It's only 2:22 left in the third quarter. Still a full fourth quarter to go and some change. If they're going to have an opportunity, they need either one of those players not to be disqualified from this match.
Vivek stands at the free throw line, gets the roll.
Oh, got the roll on that one. Went all the way to the top, touched the backboard, back down to the rim for the one.
That one a little smoother. Vivek, perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. The lead climbs to 6. Kef with the scoop.
Mama, there goes that man again. Kef all the way to the basket. So hard to stop, so hard to defend.
He's got 30. Another foul called. Jain needs to be careful.
I don't.
Aravind called for his first foul. But Jain in the bonus over the top, so Betley will shoot free throws. Betley now 2 of 3 from the line tonight. He'll get another. Misses that. Gets his own rebound and puts it back for 2 more.
Nice three-point play, a kind of old-fashioned way.
It may not have been the way they drew it up, but it worked. He's got 25. Anto Betley with 25 points. Wow. Fanat in the drive. Javanton takes care of business, and here comes Madras.
Ball possession is key later on. It will be key late in this game. Whoever takes care of the basketball may have a great opportunity to meet Santia Baba in the championship.
Vivek lost control. Out of bounds. It'll be it'll be Madras ball. Jain player knocking it out of bounds. This is Betley on the inbounds. Substitution here. Pritam comes back in to replace Aravind. Javanton, we know he'll shoot it from out there if you don't get a hand in his face. Betley kicks it back. Kartikian underneath. The offensive rebound and put back by Kartikian. He's got 22.
One of the great keys right now for Madras is not to play to lose. You got to play to win. Still have an opportunity for this team to shoot the lights out, so they got to compete.
Kartikian with the steal and the offensive rebound and another putback for Kartikian.
Prime example right there. They're playing aggressive, not being passive, taking this game to Jain and not letting the game come to them.
All of a sudden, it's an 11-point lead for Madras with 40 seconds to play, third quarter. On the drive was Visu. He was fouled.
Like
Betley with his third. And how about the Stars of Madras University? They were down by as many as 12, but they've come back to go up by 11.
they're staying persistent, staying with their tool. In the second half, they went down to the big fella and said, we're going to run our offense through you. Whether you're scoring or passing, we're going to slow that fast break by Jain down, and so far it's been working.
Visu makes one of two. That free throw is Visu's first point of the third quarter. He had 21 at halftime. Kartikian!
Little fingertip dunk right there, but we'll take it for two. If he would have missed that, Coach Fernandez would have probably popped his top and lost his mind.
12-point lead for Madras. 17 seconds to play, third quarter. Kef with the dish. Fouled underneath is Mashiel. He'll go to the line.
It's like the big fella got his hands in the way. It's a great dish right here. There's a little miscommunication on the part of Jain. Just couldn't find them. But the itching fingertips. I don't know. He's going to need some legs if he want to be in a dunk contest later.
So Michiel gets one. Gets them both. Battle underneath. 5 seconds left in the quarter. And a foul called. All sorts of activity under the basket. But Mahendran will go to the line.
Playing pity pat with himself down there. Just doesn't seem like the Jain players wanted to pursue the basketball. Didn't seem like they were urgent enough to try to go get it.
Nice little motion by Mahendran. He'll get another. The foul was on Michiel, his second. So Mahendran hits them both. 97-85. 3 seconds left. And time expires in the third quarter. We move 10 minutes away from a trip to the national championship game for one of these two teams. Jain had built an early lead that climbed into double digits, but Madras has done the same. We head to the fourth quarter with the stars of Madras University leading the Southern Champs of Jain 97-85.
I dream of a better world where knowledge leads to wisdom.
Where learning is for better humanity.
Where understanding is for a better planet.
Where education has no boundaries.
I am Satyabama.
I am Satyabama. Satyabama University, Chennai.
Welcome back to Chennai. Entering the fourth quarter, Madras with the ball, up by 12. On the putback, it's Vivek, and the lead continues to grow. Keft misses the three, and look at Javantin clear the glass.
We got to check Javontes. Looks like he has 14 rebounds already. He's clearing the glasses just like he's supposed to. The Twin Towers in full effect tonight.
This is Javantin on the turnaround. Oh, how about the big fella?
Oh, he has that tuck move down to a T. And when he gets the ball on the post, man, you better watch out. If you don't double him, he will score.
22 points, 12 rebounds for Javantin. And Madras can feel it. But Jain not going anywhere. Pritam drives to the basket. He'll try for the three-point play. The foul on Betley. He now has 4.
A little over 9 minutes to go in the game, and penetration really gets your players in an off scenario. Right here, just grabbed the arm, still didn't have enough to stop him. He ended up making a basket and making a three-point play.
Pritam completes that. Jain needs that and many more. But what a nice drive at the other end by Anto Betley. He's got 27.
Such a balanced attack by Madras. You never know where you're going to get it from. It's in this scenario. Betley is just doing his thing, taking the ball to the basket aggressively and helping his teammates.
Vasu on a couple of chances, fouled. Foul on Mahendran. That's his third. Vasu will go to the line. Vasu's had an up and down night at the free throw line. 1 of 2 every time. He's 4 of 8 on the night.
Free throw shooting could be key in this match late in the fourth quarter. One thing it does is stop the clock and give you an opportunity to score to help your team.
And with Jain trailing by 14, scoring without the clock moving is what it needs. Here's Madras, 10 on the shot clock. Spinning was Vivek. Get a fresh 14. In and out. Here comes Jain. Kef on the follow. Kef's first basket of the fourth quarter. He's got 32.
Well, he doesn't miss much, but when it comes around that basket, the big fella was not there, so he got an easy putback.
Vivek thought about it. 4 on the shot clock. Betley gets it.
At the buzzer, he continues to heat up. 28 points for him. He's going to continue to help his team and contribute to move on to the championship.
Pritam did everything but get the basket at one end. Betley at the other. Anto Betley having a career night. That's 31 for Betley.
So effective, so quick.
Under 7 minutes to play. Madras playing like it can feel it's moving to the national championship game. Vivek on the turnaround. Vivek has had a solid night as well, as Madras is playing a complete game as a team.
Together and collectively, offensively and defensively, they understand the position that they're in, they understand what's at stake, and they understand that they must play together for a chance at a national championship.
7 different stars have scored for Madras. Kartikian has 26.
The big fella, Giovanni, stuck his hand in there and deflected this basketball, and then ran the floor. Drew the defense in thinking that was going to be him, and they dropped it right off to their player, and he knocked down a little rattling jumper.
Vivek with 18. Betley with 31. And Jivantan, 22 and 12 rebounds. 4 players have really run it up. 7 have scored. And Madras leads 109 to 91.
Little under 6:50 to go in this contest. Let's tell you, the intensity is drawing near. Coaches are really bringing their teams in, calling more timeouts, trying to work their strategy, because neither one of them wants to go home. No, neither one of them wants to participate in the consolation bracket, nor they want to walk away with nothing less but the gold trophy.
These next few minutes, you'd think, are very important for Jain. And an elbow from Kef to the mouth of Betley. Betley goes down, and Kef picks up his second foul. Betley's had an outstanding night, as we've talked about. And there he took the elbow from Kef. But he's waving things off from the bench. But Anto Betley took a brutal one.
Yeah, well, Kev got confused a little bit on that. Wanted to try to keep him away and shield him, but ended up extending his hand. So that's a difficult thing about being a short guy. You're always at elbow level.
So it'll be Madras ball. The Stars with an 18-point lead, trying to get to the national championship game. And clearly reaching in Yeshes. If that's on him, his night is done. And Yeshes heads to the bench, where he will spend the rest of the evening.
Satyabama's players, their night is done too. They have left. I guess they figure out who they're going to play tomorrow. But most importantly, they need to go get some rest and also get a little rehab. They got players that are down. Keith has an ankle injury, and also another player went down with the ankle and hyperextended knee.
It's very true. Moen Beck and Rakesh, both nursing injuries. Well, there's the nice touch for your big fella, Javanton.
Oh, everything's going great for them, man. A little bit over the backboard right there, action.
Great body control on that by Javanton to be able to fall out of bounds and hit the shot.
Shot clock wasn't even running down. It was kind of like, hey, this is we call a heat check in the States just to see how hot I am. And obviously he's en fuego right now.
Little behind the back, Javanton with a dunk.
Throw it down, big fella, throw it down. Showtime right here at the Satyabama University campus.
5:40 to play in the game, and Madras is in control. Javanton another rebound, then he loses the handle and it's out of bounds.
The penetration will always get your big man a great shot. Right now, driving to the basket goes right. Suckers him in behind the back, over to the big G. Throwing it down, elevating and detonating with authority.
Out of bounds, off of Jain. It'll be Madras ball.
Jain has no quit in them now. They've shown a lot of character, a lot of poise. Nobody's getting rattled. They stand within their system, just doing a little extra things that are not coming out positive for them now, but they still have 5:23 left in this game to try to cut the lead.
Mahendran's wild pass. Kartikian misses the three. Good hustle by Betley. Javanton the turnaround. Too strong.
Yeah, he rushed that one completely. He got a little fancy with a little fadeaway. It's not his normal shot. He usually shoots going towards the basket.
Three-pointer Venat.
Cost him. That's a 5-point play right there. The two that Giovanni didn't get, and then also the three that they got on the other end. Real crucial.
113-94. Madras still very much in control. Kartikian knocks it down. Kartikian now has 28, and Madras has a 21, 22-point lead. Madras University Stars trying to get to the national championship.
I dream of a better world, where knowledge leads to wisdom,
where learning is for better humanity,
where understanding is for a better planet.
where education has no boundaries.
I am Satyabama.
I am Satyabama. Satyabama University, Chennai.
Welcome back. Text to Win competitions are just one of the many new things that UBA has introduced to university basketball this year. I'm actually sitting right next to a bike that a fan has the opportunity to text in and win. It's just another way that UBA has helped to engage their fans and get the excitement up for the games. Back to you, Paul.
Skylar, thank you. One lucky fan's going to ride away on that beautiful scooter.
I've been texting all week, man, trying to get that thing. I'm riding that thing all the way back to the States.
Can you fit on that thing?
It doesn't matter, man. It's waterproof, and I think that even if I can't fit on that thing, I'm gonna try to skate it all the way back to the United States, man. That thing is nice.
It is nice. But I sure would like that visual of you riding on that. This is Kef.
It'd be like Yao Ming in a Yugo.
Yes, it would. Kartikian thought about it. Kartikian again. Hendren misses. The rebound to Pritam. Here comes Jain. But they need a lot in a little time. Under 4 minutes to play. Visu, again a three. And Visu hits the three. His fourth three-pointer of the night.
They should give him 6 for that one. He shot that one-handed and falling out of bounds. Great job.
He's got 26 points. Both he and Kef have had big nights, but they have been alone. Vivek can't get the roll. Kartikian on the follow. And one.
Great job by the big fella, keeping it alive and having the opportunity to pass it behind his back to his wonderful player. Now a chance to make an and one three-point play. I love the way they're patient. Madras has always had an opportunity to score and knowing that they can dump it into the big fella, but right now they know they need to use a little bit of the clock and take great shots. The Stars are doing it good.
Kartikian completes the three-point play. He's got 31 points. Kef loses the handle. Kartikian, big dunk.
He's getting warmed up for the dunk contest right there. Great job to elevate and throw it down with authority.
Collision around the ball, no call. Vanat fouled. He'll shoot free throws.
It's a great steal.
Kartikian.
All right, nice play. A little active on the end. I'll give it about a 7. Good job from the sky cam right here. Throwing it down. Oh, remember the days I used to elevate like that. A long time ago.
Well, but at least you were able to do that. Some of us, you can't go back far enough.
There's always an opportunity to dream. You can always dream.
Well, for me, it has been a dream, but this has been a dream come true in many ways as well. Watching these players go back and forth, so many outstanding performances, but it looks like Madras is going to make its way to the national championship game.
Yes, indeed. Little under 3 minutes to go in this ball game, but the most important thing is they cannot afford to get anybody hurt or have the same scenario as Satyabama did late in the game. They had that game won, and then all of a sudden they got 2 players down with injuries that they're going to have to correct for tomorrow's game.
Be interesting to see how that shakes out. Vanat at the free throw line. Makes the first. Misses the second. He'll get one more. 120 to 98. Madras has been very impressive. So Vanat makes 2 of 3. And when you consider Jain had a 2-point lead at halftime, this has been all Madras in the second half.
Well, the adjustments that Coach Fernando had made by going to Big G, they said, hey, we're going to go through you, and that's what slowed up Jain's break, going through him, because they know if he gets an opportunity to basket, they'll have great defenders to stop the fast break of Jain.
Mahendran with the basket for Madras. The lead climbs to 23, 2:25 to play. The Sioux with a long shot. Vanat misses.
Might as well handle it, big fella. Oh, yeah, show it. And one.
From the free throw line.
Oh!
Chivunton. He's got 28.
He don't care that there's a big margin. He's showing off right now. He's feeling good, trying to ride this thing all the way to a national championship.
Pritam with the basket. On the putback. 1:50 to play in the game. And then Madras can start thinking about Satyabama. Madras faced Satyabama in the South Zone Finals. That was a good one. 84-80, Satyabama won the South, beating Madras. And it looks like Madras is going to get its chance for revenge.
We'll go ahead and call on the late great Chick Hearns right now because the refrigerator's cold, the eggs are getting hard, the milk's chilling, the jello's jiggling, and this game is just about over with.
Kef with the air ball. It'll be Madras ball. 1:15 to play. Content to run the clock. Vivek for three. That's his first three-pointer of the night. And Vivek's got 23.
Great job of the patience by the Madras team. They're working the clock, only taking open shots, not taking anything difficult. They deserve to move on. They have worked hard. Don't get me wrong. Jain did a great job to get themselves here, but this game in particular, it seemed like Madras had the knowledge in the second half to come back, to stay calm, to run their offense, control the defense, stop the fast break, and Jain just doesn't have an answer right now.
And what about the confidence factor, Cedric, when we know about Karthikeyan and Jivantan, two of the big guns for Madras, but to get games like they've gotten from Vivek, who now has 23, and Ento Betley in particular, who's got 31, to have contributions like that from elsewhere, this becomes a very dangerous team.
Well, Ento Betley knows that he has a great talent and can score the basketball, but what opens it up more for him is when they start with the interior passing. They put it into the big fella. The defense has to collapse, and somebody's going to be open, and he has been for a big 30-plus points on this contest.
And Coach Fernando goes to the bench for the final minute of the game. A number of players have not had the opportunity to play on the floor right now. Like that man, Kavi Selvin with the rebound, but he lost control of the ball. And underneath, Michiel gets his first basket of the fourth quarter.
It's a great gesture by Coach Fernando, getting his younger players in there, getting a little bit of sweat. It may be a tough scenario tomorrow, so they may not get that chance to play. He's letting them loose right now with 39 seconds to go in his final four contests.
That was Justin under the basket, had the ball for a moment before it slipped out of his hands. And again, it's the first time we've seen him in this tournament. Still a lot of contact. It's Farhan off the Jain bench getting to play as well. Visu, too strong. 29 seconds to play. Madras ball. (129-103). The stars have been shining for Madras.
Young fella getting in the books.
That's Justin. Wild shot, but off the putback. Farhan with his first basket. Benches are getting some time. 3 seconds left. Quick little drive. Count the basket. For Aravind, his first of the night. And time expires on Jain University as Madras is on its way to the national championship game.
Well, deservedly so. They had great contributions from four of their big and best players. And I think Coach Fernando should be proud of his young stars for coming in here, playing well, and playing aggressive. Hats off to the Jain University players and their coaching staff. They got a great run. 214 teams and then boil down to the Final Four. That's pretty good.
Oh, it should be a good one as Madras and Satyabama. It's an all-South Zone, all-Chennai National Championship Final. Karthikeyan with 33, Betley with 31, Jivantan with 28 leads the Madras University Stars to the national championship game. We thank you for watching. Now for Sky Whalen, Cedric Sabalos, and our entire crew, I'm Paul Crane. Congratulations to Madras and good night from Chennai.